Good morning. I just have to go out and quickly turn on the sprinklers, but I had something in my heart I wanted to share with you today. And I don't know when I'm going to get the time if I don't share it while I'm doing stuff. So last Saturday, I had a heart incident. I was just doing pottery and all of a sudden my heart went up. I thought I was having heartburn, but quickly escalated and I was dizzy and sweaty and it hurt and I thought I was having a heart attack. Put on the water. Anyways, it wasn't a heart attack. It was, I forget, tachycardia, ACT maybe. I'll post it on here if I'm wrong. Anyways, it scared me. It scared Todd. It was scary. But anyways, I'm fine. Now I have medicine. But my whole point of this was Todd had posted on our Instagram page, because our store was supposed to open in a half an hour, that we weren't going to be able to open. And he shared that I had a heart incident. And then he shared what it was. So anyways, I had a lady reach out to me and she said, a few days later, she said, Kim, I know you're a woman of faith. I'm not religious. I would pray for you, but I've been thinking about you constantly and just want to know if you're okay. First of all, it touched my heart so much that she cared, and I don't take for granted the community that is on our Facebook and Instagram. This was Facebook. It's so beautiful that, and people feel like they know us because we pretty much are open books and share everything. So it really touched me. But I said to her, well, I thanked her and told her how I was. And then I said, by the way, I'm not religious. I love Jesus. I talk to Jesus and he talks back. That's basically it. And I said, anybody can do that. This morning, and then she responded, and I'm terrible at checking messages. So this morning I saw her message and she thanked me. She said what I said made her smile because she had been rejected. I might cry. And I think how sad. Jesus never rejects anybody, but as believers, as people that are, let's just say religious, because I think if you had a true faith, if you truly knew how much Jesus loves you and loves other people, you wouldn't reject anybody. But I was reading in Song of Songs this morning in chapter 5, and I've kind of been in Song of Songs for a while. It's also called Song of Solomon. I was reading the Passion Translation, and it was just talking about how the bridegroom was waking the heart of the Shunammite woman. I should have my Bible in front of me so I could share it with you. And it says he came to her door at night and asked her to awaken because he wanted to be with her. And she said, isn't it enough that I've given up my garments? So, and it says other things too. You're going to have to read it. But basically it was saying, isn't salvation enough? Isn't the fact that I gave up my life for yours enough? But Jesus wants relationship. He wants us to talk with him, to walk with him, and to have relationship, to be so in love. Anyways, and then it goes on to say that he touched the doorknob, reached in through the doorknob, or reached in through the keyhole and awakened her heart, touched her heart. And then he left. But her heart was touched, and then she had such a deep longing that she had to go find him. So it says she went out through the city looking for the one that her heart loves. And the overseers beat her and bruised her. As she is looking for the one her heart loves, the overseers, the religious people, let's just say that, beat her and bruised her. Whew. Especially after getting that message this morning, and then I read that and I thought, Lord, I hope I've never been one to beat and bruise anybody. Because he just doesn't do that. He loves us right where we're at. And he loves us right in the muck, in the mess. Oh, I did do my makeup this morning. And he doesn't reject us. He loves us. He encourages us. He builds us up and removes, I don't know how to say it, but he removes the stain of sin. He cleanses us. I'm also thinking, then I was thinking of Mary and how she poured out the perfume on Jesus' feet. And the religious people of that day, actually maybe even the disciples, I'll have to go back and read it, but they were like, why would you waste this expensive perfume on the feet of Jesus? And this is a passage that's always spoke to me because I just want to pour it all out on his feet because he's poured it all out for me. And I just love him so much. In the Bible, Jesus would get mad at the Pharisees, which would be the religious people, because they kept people away from him. I'm not bashing the church. I love church, go to church every Sunday. And I don't know that we think maybe we're doing good. We think we're doing good when we point out things to people, but it causes so much hurt. I wish, there's a saying, it's called church hurt, and I hate it because it shouldn't be. A church should, well, it says in the Bible to build up and equip this, that the church is supposed to be a place where you build up and equip the saints, that we encourage, that we lift up, that we lay our lives down for each other. That was Jesus' last prayer, was John 17, that we would be one as he is one with the Father and the Spirit. That we would be one. And that's my heart as well. But my point of this post is not about church, although I'm not bashing church. My point of this post was, just like I told the lady, you can just talk to Jesus. Just talk to him. And the best part is he talks back. So this morning, the way he talked to me is I felt to read Song of Songs 5. And then it just so happened to answer and to speak about things that this lady had sent me a message that I had read first, and not pick up my phone and read any messages before I have prayer time. I just make that first. But this morning I felt led to pick up my phone and read messages, and I read her message. And then I read Song of Songs 5. And so, we can get religious with having to do things the same way all the time. But it's relationship. And so, I mean, it's not like I knew or I didn't hear a voice saying, pick up your phone and read messages. I just wanted to, so I did. and then it's not like I heard an audible voice say, read Song of Songs 5. I just thought of Song of Songs 5 in my mind or wanted to read it, so I read it, and it answered questions and it spoke to me. That is what he's like. Or he gives me dreams. But it says in the Bible that he's the good shepherd and his sheep know his voice. So if you've longed to connect with God, you've longed to have a relationship with Jesus, but didn't feel you could because maybe you've been rejected, maybe you just didn't fit into church, You didn't fit into that religious structure or system. The good news is he's a good shepherd, and you are his sheep. Each and every one of us is a child of God. Whether you acknowledge him or not, you are a child of God. You are accepted. You are beloved. You are not rejected. Jesus never would reject you. Never rejects anybody, even the religious people. He's always wanting to draw people close to him into a true relationship. And it brings so much life and so much joy, and there's complete freedom. He literally is breaking off the things that bound me and causing me to be freer each and every day. It's just a journey, but it's a joyful journey. And he gives me dreams that answer questions. He points me to scriptures. I talk to him, and then I feel like he talks to me. And sometimes I can even see him, like as in an imagination. And it's beautiful. There was a time in my life that I could even smell the fragrance of the Lord, which was amazing. But he's real and he loves you. And I just want to encourage you that if you've longed for this, each one of us has that longing in us. I believe he created each one of us with a longing, and we never feel completely complete until we've connected with him. And so I encourage you just to talk to him today and say, well, you know what? I'm going to pray for you. Whew. As soon as I stop crying, I just feel his presence so strongly right now. Lord, I just pray for each and every person that is watching right now, and I just ask that you would meet with them, that you would speak with them, that they would know how loved they are. I pray, Lord, that you would heal from any hurt, from any rejection. You just pour out your healing on each and every one that's watching. Lord, you say that your sheep know your voice. Lord, you also say those that seek will find. Those that knock, the door will be open to them. And so, Lord, I just pray for each one that they would seek you, that they would find you, that they would hear your still small voice. Lord, I pray that you would awaken hearts, that you would open up ears to hear your voice, that today would be the beginning of a beautiful journey with you. We just pray for each and every one, Lord, that your love would permeate their hearts and their minds and erase all negativity in Jesus' name. Well, I pray that you have a very blessed day. I am off to a conference. I am so excited. Maybe I'll post a little video of it. It's going to be so good. But this is a beautiful journey that we get to walk with him, and you don't have to answer to anybody. It's a journey with the Lord. And I love how in the story where Mary poured out her perfume on Jesus' feet, she just did it. She didn't have to answer them. She wasn't accountable to anybody but the Lord. And so walk in that freedom, walk in that journey, walk in the excitement of this life with Jesus.